What's up guys? Clunky here. Hope you guys are doing super well, and today I'm gonna talk about the best freaking build for Shadow Breeze. Let's freaking go. Have you seen all those ghosts? It looks super insane, guys. Alright, so first off in this video we are gonna talk about the stats first, okay? And then we're gonna talk about the talents, and then we're gonna talk about the full burst rotation. So it's going to be super easy for you guys to apply it in your own gameplay and start pumping some huge numbers. All right, so as you guys seen, Void Eruption hits for crazy numbers for Shadow Priest. It's even better if you actually use Power Infusion, because like it allows you to deal a lot more damage with your dots. So hopefully you guys like the clip at the for the intro. And yes, so the stats, we are stacking haste like crazy. Okay, you could go for the 4 tier set bonus. We don't very much care about it, but it is what it is. We actually went for the 4 tier set bonuses. You don't actually need it. Again, all you need is a bunch of haste to make this happen. Okay. So for our weapon enchant, we are running with Wafting Devotion. It makes our dots like tick super quickly. It allows us to cast very fast. It gives us a little bit of speed, which is super helpful. As a Shadow Priest, you're gonna need a bunch of speed, alright? So what I find to be the most useful, I'm playing as a human right now, by the way. I would usually run with 2 freaking trinket, like the those trinket right there. Obsidian, Gladiators is insignia of alacrity, and this one too. Okay, the blue one. So the conquest one and the honor gear one. Okay, those are super good because it boosts your freaking haste by such a lot. I can't equip it because I'm in combat for some weird freaking reason. So it's pretty much it. So now the talents, okay? Talents are actually super insane. The best part about the talents is Psychic Link. Psychic Link is actually like 20% of your damage. It hits like a truck. It actually lets you damage everyone around you who actually have Vampiric Touch on them. So it's very important that you actually understand that part. You need to apply Vampiric Touch on people and your direct damage. Okay, Mind Games, Mind Flays, freaking whatever direct damage you deal will actually hit everyone who has Vampiric Touch on them. So it's super insane. The next one I want to talk about is Void Eruption. Void Eruption, it says that you actually like throw a Void Bolt at your target. Void Bolts actually hit like a freaking truck. It's just disgusting. Okay, the trick is to always use it on cooldown. Like prioritize your Void Bolts over anything. That's the whole point of this build right here. Okay, so your ghosts are gonna deal a bunch of damage. They're gonna generate insanity. We're playing with Void Torrent. Okay, most of the time we are gonna use Void Torrent to generate some insanity. Okay, combine it with Mind Games to prevent some damage and generate more insanity. We're playing with Idol of Enzot. This thing right here is about like 15% of our total damage. It's super insane. Idol of Yogg Zaron. Don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. It's basically more damage, like 10% more damage. It summons a freaking idol, okay, and it casts Void Spikes at your target. It's free damage, okay, and it's super good. So Void Touched, okay, this is very important because it actually increases the damage of your Devouring Plague, which actually hits so hard whenever you are using Void Eruption, okay, and it increases your maximum insanity by 50. Combined with Mind's Eyes, reduces the insanity cost of Devouring Plague by 5. So combined with Shadowy Insight, okay, you have a chance to get your next Mind Blast instant, alright? And whenever you use Mind Blast with Mind Devourer, Mind Blast has a 5% chance to make your next Devouring Plague cost no insanity and deal 20% additional damage. So it's very insanely good. It does not proc that often, but when it does, like let's say you're sitting at maximum insanity and everybody's dotted, okay? You just look at the healer, you pop Void Form, Void Bolt into 4 freaking, even 5 Devouring Plagues with the procs in the Insane Generation from the spirits and Auspicious Spirits, and you're gonna deal around 500k total with your Devouring Plague, which is enough to kill someone because the target is most likely dotted up and you're spamming 100k's freaking void bolts at your target. As you guys seen in the intro clip, it is so dumb the damage that you can pull with that. Healers will actually have a lot of trouble healing through your damage. They're gonna use cooldowns, like right away they're gonna CC you, they're gonna use Guardian Angel, stuff like that. Big 3 minutes cooldowns to be able to survive your burst. So we're playing with mind games all the way. You could always switch those, but I feel comfortable with having big mind games. When it crits for 100k, so it's super good. Now, just a little bit about PP talent, Driven to Madness. Okay, while Void Form is not active, being attacked will reduce the cooldown of Void Eruption by 3 seconds, which is super good because as you know it, we always get attacked by everything in PP. It's like we're walking big freaking bullseye. Everybody stops what they're doing and starts attacking you. That's how Shadow Priest is right now. It's insane, okay? So you're gonna have like a 1 minute Void Form with that, okay? It's absolutely disgusting, and Void Form actually makes the damage happen, okay? The best part about this build is Void Eruption. Void Eruption is pretty much unhealable damage, okay? Void Volley, because whenever you actually use Void Eruption, it kind of protects you, okay? As you've seen in the intro clip, sorry to repeat that over and over again, it just dumps around you some AoEs, and if it like hits enemies, it's going to fear them for like 3 seconds, and it's spamming them. So if they walk into it, they're gonna get feared, and it also damages them. Okay, so very good. We're not taking them for the damage. We are taking them for the CC, right? Siphoning. Siphoning is a priest killer. It is a freaking hybrid killer. Pretty much anything that can heal, you just like drop it on the target. You start pumping on him. He's gonna heal himself. Like he's gonna deal 50% less healings for 12 seconds. This is huge. We're not using it for the damage, of course. It's just dealing ridiculously low damage. We're taking it for the reduced healings. 50% MPP is super huge, okay? If there's a warrior sitting your target and you've got Siphene on him, the warrior is going to reduce his healings by 30%. So the healer is going to heal 70% less, basically. That's just dumb, and right. So now that we spoke about the stats, we spoke about the talents, we are now gonna show you guys the full burst rotation and also a little bit of macros in there, so you guys can actually start applying to your own gameplay and start pumping some people. All right. So first off, you want to get at least 50 insanity. This is going to allow you guys to keep your void form for longer. It's going to be very good. So, alright, so applying dots to everything and we start pumping right away. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1, and we're pumping. So much freaking damage, dude. Summoning Pet for the extra resources. Replying our dots. Mind Flay. Get the tentacles. We're about to get another. How do you call that? Void Torrent? Yes. If you do it correctly, you can get like 2 Void Torrents and 2 Mind Games in the same burst rotation, which is super dumb, dude. And then we can use this again. We were in Void form for around 1 minute, almost 1 minute, which is super dumb. Okay, at this point, your goal is pretty much done, so when I watch the damage that we were pulling, 16% of our damage came from the shadowy apparition. Okay, these things kind of pump super hard, especially if you can cast a lot and get a lot of freaking devouring plague. And this is very important, guys. You need to void bolt every time it is off cooldown. That's the whole goal of our burst right now as a Shadow Priest with this build. If you don't do it, you won't deal any damage. I know, I've tried it, okay? So Void Bolt should be your the first thing that you're doing is pressing Void Bolt, and then you can cast 2 instant spells and get ready to use it again, okay? Because if you don't, a Void Bolt on cooldown, you will lose a ton of damage, alright? So Void Bolt hits for around 100k. Of course, we didn't have like potions and stuff, but still pretty good damage. Echoing Void actually hit for 10% of our damage. Not bad, not bad. It's free damage. It's a free dot, okay? Vampiric Touch actually hit for 130k damage. I'm going to show you a pretty neat trick in a couple of seconds. Stay tuned, okay? How to hit 130k with Vampiric Touch. It is pretty dumb, okay, how it works, but I kind of want to show you guys. Psychic Link, 14% of our damage. It takes for small hits, like 18Ks, but it actually hit 415 times, man. Okay, and the time we were in Void form. Okay, so Psychic Link actually works with Void Bolts. That's the reason why you need to dot as many people as possible and spam that Void Bolt like crazy. Shadow Word Pain, pretty like just like damage a dot. We did almost 2 million damage with Devouring Plague. Okay, so within the time that you are using Void Eruption, okay, your Void form, you need to cast as many Devouring Plagues as possible, because that will allow you to stay in Void forms longer. Okay, that's literally the whole point of this build right here. So as I've told you guys, you Void Bolt right away, and then you try to spend those Devouring Plagues insanely fast. That's your main goals. And when you've met those 2 criterias, then you can try in between to dot some people, CC, get a fear off, everything. But first off is Void Bolt, and then Devouring Plagues to extend the duration, to extend the damage, to make you deal more damage, basically. So Thing from Beyond, literally just like free damage. Void Torrent, we did get some damage, but we're using it to generate stuff, you know, because that's not what's hitting the most right now. It's our Void Bolt, alright? Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to hit very hard with your Vampiric Touch, okay? So if we actually just Vampiric Touch and use Unfurling Darkness, okay, which is this talent right here, Vampiric Touch, makes your next Vampiric Touch within 8 seconds instant and deals more damage. Okay, the way it works is with your mastery, right? Your mastery actually increases all of your damage whenever they are fully dotted with Vampiric Touch, Shadow Word Pain, and Devouring Plague. So to be able to deal as much damage as possible with Unfurling Darkness, what you need to do is actually use Vampiric Touch, Shadow Word Pain, Devouring Plague, and then Vampiric Touch, 80k. So it's twice the damage. It did not crit because when it crits for 120k, something like that. It's super good. So next up. Alright, so again, uh, as I've shown you for the Vampiric Touch tech, this thing actually works for everything. So to be able to deal a lot of damage with Shadow Priest, the trick is use your mastery. Listen guys, this is very, very important. This is a super good, super insane trick. You actually need to always use Devouring Plague before bursting on someone. The only time when you don't care that much about having all of your dots active on the target is when you are using Void Eruption, but it would be better off if you did, alright? So everything that you do hits harder whenever you actually have a Vampiric Touch, Shadow Word Pain, Devouring Plague on your target. That's literally how Shadow Priest plays out right now, alright? Alright, so now that we spoke about the talents, we spoke about the stats, we are now gonna check out the freaking macros that are gonna make your life a whole lot easier, alright? So first off, Shadow Crash. Shadow Crash is kind of a meme ability, and you kind of want to use it in a pinch, like very fast. And I've made a macro that actually casts Shadow Crash instantly where my cursor is. So let's say my cursor is over the cleave training dummy right now, which you can't see my cursor because that's an option. You don't see my cursor whenever I'm recording. It's a shame when I want to do a demonstration like this. But anyways, my cursor right now is over the cleave target. I'm going to use Shadow Crash. Bam! It goes off instantly, alright? So it's super good. I'm going to link it down in the description so you guys can actually go check it out, alright? So next up is going to be my burst macro. Alright, you really want that macro. It's super good, it's super effective, it's going to allow you to stay offensive and heal through the freaking damage of all the characters that want to kill you. It uses Elemental Potion of Ultimate Power, which you can buy from the auction house, Obsidian, Gladiators, Badge of Ferocity, because sometimes I like to play with my my blue trinket, like my unused trinket. Most of the time I play with double trinkets, double haste trinkets, but sometimes I play with this one too. And also it uses a saltwater potion, okay? And at the end it uses Vampiric Embrace. So you are using Power Infusion, popping your macro, your burst macro, and then going into Void Eruption, and then you are doing crazy, disgusting damage as you've seen. So I'm gonna link this macro down in the description also. Okay, good, I'm recording. I always forget to record, dude. I'm talking for nothing for like 20 minutes. And yes, linking those macros down in the description. And I'm also gonna link down the build so you can just copy paste it. And if you guys like this video, please hit the subscribe button, man. Share it to your friends. Please help me grow my channel. I would highly appreciate it if you took like 20 seconds of your time to click subscribe, like, and share it to your friends. So thanks a lot for watching. You guys are awesome. You're killing it. We're growing kind of fast right now, actually. I'm super happy to have you watching me all the time. I'm super proud, and I'm gonna keep making better freaking content, better one-shot builds for you guys, keep you updated on everything that's going on in World of Warcraft PP. So thanks a lot for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. This was Clunky Dude, and stay awesome, gentlemen. Take care.